horribly wrong. Okay, so if the sheep is out there and I'm unattached to it, it is definitely not part of the show. Okay, just jump on it and enjoy the experience. Okay, so are you ready, team? Okay, I'm just gonna give this little, this is our new little member of the sheep show here, just something to keep him happy. Okay, and my little friend. There you go, you just fiddle around with that, okay, while we're just doing the shearing, because you stay there, Terry. Yeah, you don't need any more. Right, okay. Right, so you ready, kids? 45 miles an hour. Are you ready? It's so exciting. We're going to count it down from 5. Are you ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, 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 go. Woo, okay, there we go. Nice quiet one. Whoa, 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 whoa. Pretty keen to get on with it. So the first thing we've got to do is to get it out of four-wheel drive. So we've got four-wheel drive, four-wheel stand machine. Whatever you do, don't send this picture to the sun. Okay? Would you like to sit? Sit? No, she's not going to sit. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn the sheep over. Now what we're going to be doing is lifting every sheep. That's a lot of weight on our backs. We're shearing 200 or 300 of these a day. So shearers have a little bit of a manoeuvre. What we do, just woo, turn her head back, roll her over, and we get her sitting nice and comfortable. Now when I go to the barber, I like to make myself comfortable. Same with the sheep. So we sit them not on their tailbone because that does hurt. We lie them slightly on their side, leaning back, and he gets to see them. She's pretty comfortable. Totally relaxed. Okay? This is not a pet one. One is keep gluing the wool back on every show. Okay? So you read it. This sheep never been shorn before. This is its first fleece. Okay? So you read a little girl. I'm Richard. I'm your hairdresser. We're going on your holidays then. Okay, so what we do is do what we do in Bristol on a Saturday night. So home we go, darling. Now it's not going to hurt the sheep. What we're doing is just running the handpiece over the top of the skin. Okay, just like that, so it doesn't hurt the sheep. So we're going to start on our belly wool or our tummy wool. Now this is a little bit lower quality. Of course, most of the time the sheep has been sitting on it. So we're going to keep that separate. That'll go into mattress filling, sock making, and our lower quality wool products like that. Now we go nice and gently down here because there's two little things at the bottom we don't want to snip off, do we, girl? I did just make sure that it was a girl too before we started because it's a bit embarrassing taking something off that shouldn't have come off. I don't want to be calling you Bobbit. Just keep an eye on my little friend Dougal, won't you? Okay, just sing out if he starts to turn around the other way. Because I can't keep an eye on him there. Okay, right, so that's the first show. There's our belly wool up there. We then come into what I call, well, a sort of bikini line. Yeah, so ladies, if you're heading out on holiday soon, today's your chance. 50p. I'll pay you. Right, so then we start coming down the tail here. Now all the time we're just trying to stretch that sheep out. Now this little sheep has a tail, okay, this is a hill breed, but because most sheep you see don't have tails. Well, all sheep are born with tails, but what we do is we put a little rubber ring on their tail at a couple of days old, okay, and that rubber ring then causes the tail to fall off. We're left with a nice short tail, and we do that because one of the biggest killers of sheep, apart from the barbecue, is flies, okay. And flies are attracted to the back of the sheep, especially on grass that's very rich. Okay, they don't use toilet paper, kids, so it gets a bit mucky around this end. Okay, so we just keep that tail a little bit shorter. So this is a hill breed up in the Highlands, but the grass is not so rich. And kids, we get all these little bits. How do you like that for a Klingon? Oh, that is what you get if you don't wipe your bottom properly, alright? Oh, I tell you what, you put that in a slingshot, kid, that'll kill a pigeon at 50 yards. Yeah. That's what we do up in the countryside, okay? The kids out there, they don't just sit there all day long looking at the phones, okay? They get out there and get in amongst it, okay? Get the old pigeon, put it on the barbie, okay? Right, then start coming up the side of the sheep here, okay? We're working our way around the sheep. Mind these little ears. Of course, these ears have got our little ear tags on, and all our sheep now have to have electronic tags. Okay, it's all about traceability these days. You want to know where your products come from, so we do our little bit on the farm, so they're fully traceable, right from the farm to the plate. Okay, we're coming into the long blows, going right up the side of the sheep. It's a bit the sheer relaxed. You really see he's getting somewhere. We're bending the sheep round us. So, woo! I'm glad you think it's funny. Alright. Yeah, come on. Just lie back and think of Scotland. Okay, now we're into the long blows. Just stretching that sheep out a little bit. There's a massive fleece on here. Be very careful. All that time that wool is pulling that skin. Over the lamb chops. This is where the lamb chops are, kids. Okay, up into the best end. And the scrag end up the top here. Down the other side. We're well over halfway there now. Just coming down on that last side. It's got that sheep just bent away from us again. Its first little fleece. Oh, you've got sharp horns. Woo! Oh, blimey. Oh dear. Anyone else like a go? Right. It's alright, we're trying to keep the sheep as comfortable as possible. We don't want you wriggling. Okay? That will hurt you more than me. Okay, so just relax. That's it. Good girl. Oh. Hang on a minute, hang on. That's right, little fella, that's right. Come on, we'll soon have it off. Okay, sit there. Okay, right. Don't slip out this time. Okay, we're just got to get your hairy armpits. We don't want you going away looking too European. Right. Down that last side now. You're a little slippery thing, aren't you? Problem is, okay, we do have a certain position that the sheep has got to be in. Okay, we've got to bend the sheep outwards like that. But for some reason, it's just sneaking our little bottom out. Okay, because we've got to get a nicely flat surface. Remember, we've got a flat comb, we've got a round sheep. We're trying to get the full length of the wool. We're just trying to flatten that sheep out. Okay. Right, look, sit like that. That might be better. Ooh. Oh, I wouldn't want 100 of these, she did. We're nearly there, nearly there. Sometimes they'll sit just like no problem. Other times. Okay, we're nearly there. Ooh, I'm looking forward to this one ending. Ooh. And there's our shorn sheep. Yay! Right now, believe it or not, us shearers have lots of problems to deal with when you're dealing with the sheep. Now look, kids, can you see all these wrinkles here? Do you recognise those? Perhaps looks a bit like your mum's tum. Okay. Ooh. Was what your dad calls the cuddly bits, okay? Well, we don't want those getting in the way. We don't want to give the sheep a nip and a tuck. So that's why I've got to keep bending the sheep outwards. We've also got these legs that go backwards and forwards. We want a nice flat surface there to work on. So what we do is we push this little button here. And now it pops out. Okay? Same on the back leg. That handpiece is very, very sharp. We don't want to cut there, so just to make sure they don't pull the leg back like that. Running the handpiece down there, we push this button here. Hiya! Yeah! And it pops out. Very useful to know those little buttons. If you think, poor little thing, it's going to be freezing cold tonight, don't worry. The next 24 hours, this skin is actually going to thicken threefold or 3 times. That's going to keep the cold out. Lanolin's going to come up. That's going to keep the moisture out. There's no problem at all the sheep being cold. So we'll just pop you back in there, okay, and hopefully someone else will see you in 12 months' time. Okay, so we're just going to put you around there. In you go. That's it. Little thing, that's it, in you go. And when the timer goes, you better